Hello everyone, welcome to the workshop. My name is Anaghasivadas and I'm an artist from Coimbatore. I'm also an art educator in Skillshare. So in today's workshop, we'll be painting this beautiful acrylic winter sunset using flash acrylics. So give me a second, I'll flip my camera. So this is the color that I'll be using. It's flash acrylics from Flash Paints. These are multi-surface paints. You can actually work with it not only on papers, but also on other surfaces. So yeah, let me first show you the color palette that I'll be using. So yeah, these are the list of colors that I'll be using. So these are like primary colors. Like mostly we have white, yellow. In case you don't have golden yellow, we can mix yellow with red or orange. Like I'll tell you as we go. So we'll be needing white, lemon yellow, golden yellow, orange, purple, and black. You don't have to worry in case you don't have any of these colors. I mean, purple or orange. I'll help you figure that out. So these are the colors I'll be using. You can also find other mediums from Flash Paints. Like they also have watercolors and gouache colors as well. So these are our colors. These are the colors. I'll put them aside. And for the surface, I'll be using gouache pad from Zen Sangam. It doesn't have to be like any, the main thing that you need to know is you need to have a thick paper, which is of 250, 245 to 300 GSM. Because you are working on acrylics, we need a thick paper so that the colors won't bleed. So yeah, I'll be using it. And I also tape the corners. Like as you can see, this is the end result you'll be getting. So in case you want to tape your paper, you can do it now. So yeah, or else if you're not much interested in doing that, you can also paint freely. So in that case, you don't have to worry about the, clean edges. It can be a rough edged one. So it's all up to you. Okay, the paint brushes we'll be using a flat brush. Any size would do. It's up to you again. This is for, the background sky. And this is, round brushes. So I'll be mainly using these two. These are like small round brushes. I hope you can see. So these two are the main brushes I'll be using. You need a pencil for sketching. I'll be explaining the reference. So for sketching, you need a pencil. And then it's a mixing plate. I'm using a ceramic one because it's easy to clean later. So you can use any mixing plate for mixing the colors. And 2 jars of water for cleaning your brush while mixing colors and all. So first, let me explain the picture to you all. So for example, this is the paper that we'll be using. Oh, I'm using A6 size paper. It's small and it's I'm more comfortable with that. So let's take this as the paper. So first of all, we'll be marking this is for rough. I'm just explaining you the reference. So we'll be first marking the ground. We'll first draw a line for the ground area for reference, and then start by painting the sky. Once the sky is done, we'll paint the ground, and then we'll paint the tree that is in the center. I'll help you sketch the tree during the process. And yeah, it's quite simple. There is not much complicated things to paint here. So let's start right away. So I've taped the edges. So let's start by marking the ground. So you don't have to take much more area. Let's mark a line just for reference. There's nothing much to do with this line. This is just for your reference. Let's mark a line. just above a little. So once this is done, so this is our sky part. We will be filling almost 1/3 of the sky with gray color, and then followed by that we'll be painting it with yellow and other sunset colors. So yeah, let me start explaining you with the colors. So in case you don't have gray, take white and black. So this will help you get a gray color. Okay. So I'll be taking white. I'm wetting the brush first and taking white. Okay. So not taking more, I'm taking a little white. I hope you can see the color mixing here. I'm using another brush for black because I don't want to mix the colors. So I'm taking a little bit of black because I don't want a dark gray. So yeah, and with the brush which I use for white, I'm taking a little black and mixing the color. Okay, I took very light. So this is the black. So I'm taking black. It doesn't have to be a dark gray. Okay, I'm just mixing it. So this is the color. Let me show you the color. So this is the color that we got. So we'll be painting with this color. Okay, just blend the colors properly so that you don't get an uneven. So I'm just making one stroke of gray. So after this one layer of gray, I'll be adding a little more white to this currently mixed color. Adding a little, I'm just bringing down the tone a little bit by adding white. So yeah, and I'm marking my second layer. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to add more white. We are just slowly bringing down the color by adding white. Add a little amount of white, and yeah, you can, so that you don't have to blend it. The colors will blend accordingly. I'm adding more white now to the same mixture so that it will be a little one more shade lighter. So yeah, this is how it is. Just add little white. Slowly keep adding white. Now I'm adding a little more white that was left in my palette. And yeah, so we are almost done with this color. Now I'm cleaning the brush. And I'm taking a little white. And I'm adding here again. I'm adding more white. This is taking almost half of the sky area. So this is my final layer of white. So yeah, this is how it looks. For this sunset part, I'll be using yellow first. This is lemon yellow, not a dark yellow. So again, I'm taking a clean wet brush. So this is the color. It's lemon yellow. So I'll be taking a bit of lemon yellow. And we'll be doing the same process, lemon yellow and a little bit of white. The same way how we added white, the same way we'll be doing it here too. This is the white color. I'm taking a little white. So we'll start from the bottom this time. We'll be taking a lemon yellow. and one layer of this first layer of lemon yellow. So to this yellow, I'm slowly adding a bit of white as we did in the early part. And I'm going upward the same way we did in the top part. Slowly keep adding white to this yellow. Okay, so for the clouds, I'm taking yellow. Okay, we already have yellow here. So this is the yellow. And add a bit of orange, like a tiny bit of orange. So I'm taking a bit of orange, like very little. And okay, that's not enough. So yeah, and I'm mixing these two colors. Okay, it all. Yeah, this will do the job. I hope you can see the color mixing. What you have to do for the clouds is that you're making random strokes this way, parallel to the ground. You don't have to fully cover this yellow area. Slowly do it on both sides like this. Let the brush be loose. Can you see? Not everywhere, but on the sides. Like a little is enough. Let's do it here too, where the two colors merge. Okay, I'm using a round brush for this. Sorry, I didn't mention that. It's a round brush. In case you don't have a round brush, you're using a flat brush. That will also do. I'll show you with that also. So I'm using a flat brush, as you can see. Okay, I'm taking this color and I'm making random strokes parallel to the ground on both the sides. Don't overdo it. It's up to you. You can add wherever you want. I'm especially doing this over here because you need to, hide the blending part. So I'm adding a few clouds here in the gray part as well as in the yellow part. You don't have to worry about the clouds shape because it doesn't matter because they are often found in different shapes. So is this okay? I'm adding a little more yellow to this orange, this mixture, taking normal yellow and I'm mixing with this color and I'm repeating the process. Not over the clouds that we made, but I'm making another layer of clouds. And few in the ground, just above the ground. If you guys have any doubt, just let me know. I guess this is fine. Now I'm cleaning the brush and I'm repeating the same process with orange. Okay. Orange is quite dark here. So yeah, if you want to keep it light, you can, add yellow again. But I'm going to use directly this time. So same way, I'll be adding orange. You can follow me. Don't add too much of orange. Just add it below this part, below the yellow part that we first painted. Okay, we're just painting it just below it. Okay, a few here. I'm just making strokes parallel to the ground. So that is the key thing here. Let the brush be loose. You don't have to hold it tightly. So yeah, this is how it is done. For the next step, we'll be, doing the same cloud thing with a darker shade of this gray. So that's the difference. We'll be just changing the color. So that, yeah, I'll be taking white and black as we did earlier. Just a tone darker would do. Let's repeat the same way we did with orange and yellow over here. First, let's start with the gray part. A few strokes would do the job just in this area, and a few strokes just below the orange. Okay. You don't have to do it fully. Okay, I think that's enough. You don't have to overdo it. Yeah, we've almost finished half of our painting. Now the only thing left is the tree and few details. So for the next few parts, we'll be completely using black. You don't have to mix it with any other color. So for this part over here where we left the space, we mentioned that it was for the ground part. We'll be filling that entire part with black first. So once we do that, I'll let you know how to paint the tree. So I'm taking black directly and I'm filling this part completely with black. Okay. We are directly using black here. So yeah. Okay. Once you have finished this, I'll show you how to add the trees behind using black. Oh, okay. So for this part, so let's take this as the part that we just finished. For that, for the grass part behind, that is this one, and this one. Take a little black, like we'll be using black, like straight black, and then slowly make some strokes like this. I hope you're able to see. Take black and slowly paint strokes. It doesn't have to be of the same size. You can randomly make strokes like this. This is what I'll be doing here. Okay. Just make random strokes like this. It doesn't have to be of the same size. As you can see, it can be of random sizes. I hope this is clear. Just completely paint a layer of this grass or tree like thing. Okay, so that's it. This is for the grass part. I hope this was clear. I'll be teaching you how to draw the tree. So let me teach you that first. So this is our this is our paper. Suppose this is our paper. This is the grass area. I mean the ground area. I hope it's clear. Yeah, okay. I'll wait. Yeah. So this is the ground part. So almost at the center, draw a line, not till the end, somewhere here. So draw a line for this tree. Leave a space at the top and draw a straight line. You can do it directly on your painting. The size of the branches will increase as we go from the top to the bottom. That is, the branches will be of a very small size at the top part, and it's just slanting strokes that I'll be painting on both sides. We just, but the size will keep on increasing as we move down. As you can see, in case you want to fix the size here at the bottom, you can also go from down to top. Just the thing is that the size keeps increasing as we move down. Okay. Okay. So this is how the branches, the skeleton of the tree would be. You can also add branches in between, pointing almost downward, a little more tilted downward like this. Okay. So we'll be doing this with paint on our paper, on this one. So this is how you'll be drawing the skeleton first for the tree. I hope it was clear. Let me show you. So I'm marking a line at the center and kind of triangle. Yeah, triangle, right? Yeah. It would be a triangle-like thing. So the size would increase as we go down. Okay. So let's start painting marking the branches like this on both sides alternatively. Okay. Just increase the size. Like, imagine this to be a triangle. That will be helpful. And few branches that are bending completely downward. Okay. So after this, we'll be just painting this thing with black. Okay. Let me erase this triangle off. I don't need that. This was just for the explanation. So, okay. Now, with the help of a round brush, so this is the round brush. So with the help of the round brush, I'll be marking this part. I'll be painting along with the, like on the pencil part, the pencil sketch. So yeah. This is the line. This is the top part. Small branches at the top. Leave a space and start drawing the branches. So yeah, this is it. Only thing is the size should increase as we move down. And the direction of the branches, it's all your choice. Here you don't have to add, it's already black. I hope it is okay. So for the branch, so let's take this as the branch. This is how you'll be painting the leaves. You just need to dab your brush. It doesn't have to be, in any shape or something. Just paint, just pressing the brush onto this branch area. So this is how it will look. Just pressing it. You don't have to give it a defined shape or something. Along the line that we just marked, along these lines, just start making leaves like this. It can be very random. Okay. See, I hope it is clear. Just randomly make, it can be big or small. Okay. Okay. So this is what I'll be doing it over here. And for the leaves at the top, make sure you don't have to give much detailing over there now. I'll tell you. I hope this was clear. Now you can do that. I'll be starting it from the bottom. And the leaves can be big as we move down, the same way how we did the branches. Okay, I'll start it from here. Some random strokes around the line that we just made. Okay. Sorry, my camera is a bit shaky. It's fine if there are any gaps in between. I'll tell you how to correct that after we finish doing it. It'll take some time. Yeah, I'm using direct. Use direct paint. You don't have to wet the paint. I mean, dilute the paint. I'm using it directly. Okay, so I'm repeating the process. Just random strokes over these lines. Again, one more thing. So if this is the line that you have drawn, while painting the leaves towards the end, that is towards the end, towards the end of the branch, make the leaves small, and the leaves can be bigger towards the main stem. Like this part can be small leaves, and as we move towards the center, the leaves can be of bigger size. I mean, even if you are not able to do that, that's also fine. I hope it is clear. After this, we'll be painting branches over here and add a few snow over the tree as well as the ground part. And that's it. That's the only part that's left now. So I'm randomly making strokes around the branch part. Okay, I need to add one here. So towards the end, I'm actually filling this center part. So, okay, so this is the tree. I guess my tree is small this time comparing to my previous paintings. So you can leave the center part like this. You don't have to add more leaves. Okay. So this is how it looks. Okay, in case you don't want to have more space in between, you can fill it up with the paint, black paint. As you can see. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is fine. So I'm using the same brush and again black. So let me first explain it quickly. So, okay, so this is the paper, and for the branch, 1 second. So this is the paper. For the branch, just tilt your paper a little, and it's almost like Y in shape. And every branch coming from this part will again be a Y. See? It's just, I'll show you here. So tilt your paper like this and make a Y shape, as you can see. If it's not clear, I'll do it directly with paint. You can start with pencil if you feel like. Okay, so I'm taking the brush. Make sure that you paint thin strokes for this branch because you don't want it thick. I'm making a Y first. It need not be an exact Y. So again, I'm adding a Y onto this Y. Okay. And again a Y. Like if you look this way, it's again a Y. Okay. So similar way, let's add few more branches here. You don't have to bring the branch very near to this tree. I'm adding just a Y this side. It'll do the job. And similar way, I'm tilting this like this and I'm adding the branch. It's not a perfect Y, it's like a zigzag kind of Y. Make sure the branches towards the end are thin. A Y and another Y here. And one more Y over here. Okay. It can be of different shapes. Now you can add more like these onto this on these branches. Okay. Just have this idea of Y. See? As you add new branches, make sure that they are thinner than the previous branch, than the main branch that we just painted. Okay. I hope it's clear. I'm adding more. So yeah, we're almost done with the painting. Only thing is we need to add the snow. Just add few branches. You don't have to overdo this one. Okay, fine, it's fine. Okay, so it's done. So this is how it looks. Now we need to add snow and that's the last step. So I'll explain the colors now. So yeah, I'm using white. So I don't want to directly use white. So instead I'm using purple. So for those who doesn't have purple can either use blue or mix blue and red and white. So I'm taking violet, this purple color. Blue would also do the job. You can also show with blue. So this is the blue color. Taking a bit of blue and I'm adding to this white. I just don't want this color to be pure white. That is the only reason. So this is the color. There is no much change. It's just that it's not white. Because I'll be adding another layer of white just to differentiate between the two colors. So I'm taking this color and I hope you guys remember how we painted the branch. So I'm slowly marking over the branches with this paint. See, you remember the center line, right? You don't have to draw a line again. Instead, imagine that there is a center line passing through this tree and draw branches. Okay. Just above. Just mark few lines like this. You don't have to reach it till the center. A little away from the center, you can mark like this. Okay. Lines may not be thick. Okay. And for the down part, I'm adding it like this. I hope it is visible. It's like a semicircle over here, an arc kind. Okay. So on the center part, I'm adding stroke like this. Okay. Some branches that are tilted downwards. Okay. I hope it is clear. So this is how it would look. And the same way how we painted the leaves, I'll show you. The same way how we painted the leaves, I'll be adding few leaves. Like now, I won't be fully filling it with the color. I'll be adding random strokes like this around the line. Okay. In order to, hide the line, I'll be adding few leaf like things that like how we painted earlier. So even for the stroke that is in the center, I'll be making it like this. I hope it is clear. It's just to show that the snow is falling, is over the leaves. You don't have to, you can leave few black parts because that will be looking good. Okay. Just cover the white line that we made now with this color. Okay. And in order to hide those white lines, I'm adding few strokes here and there around that line, white line. Not the white color, but yeah, the light color. So once you have finished till here, I'll show you how to do the down part that is here. Same way, I'll be painting few leaf-like things. And again here, but the strokes are pretty big here. That's the only difference. So I'll be repeating this process on the branches as well. Not fully, but just if the branch is over here, I'll be painting it just above so that the snow is present on the top part of these branches. Like I'll be only adding snow on the thick branches, like over here. You don't have, oh God, wait. Okay. You don't have to add a thick line, just few dots that would do the job. Okay, that's enough. And even here on the top part, here again, to show the presence of snow, I'll be adding a few strokes. And also here. Okay. Okay, just take the color that we used just now and make sure that you don't have water in that. And keep the brush parallel to the desk or something and make strokes like this. You don't have to have enough more paint, like a little amount of paint is enough. Remove the excess of paint. I'm actually removing it. And then paint few strokes like this. So it will be like very irregular. So this is how the strokes would be. So I'm not taking much paint. I'm removing the excess paint. And it's actually a dry brush, okay? So you need to just keep the brush parallel to the desk and I'll be making few strokes like this. So since the paper was already textured, I'm getting this kind of result. So if you are not fine, you can simply add few light color on the surface. The same way, I'll be adding the light color that we used on the trees behind. So you just have to make few strokes like this. Okay. Just strokes, few lines. Okay. That would do the job. Okay. Yeah, that's it. This is how it would look. So our final step is to add direct white. But the amount of white that we'll be adding will be lesser than the light color we used. That is, I'm taking white directly. Okay, I don't have to use this much white. I'm adding a few dots here. Not dots, I mean few strokes over this light color. On the top of this light color. I'll explain it here. So I'll be just making few strokes here. That's it. You don't have to overdo it. Okay, just a few dab would do the job. Just a little, just to give a color transition. So yeah, I'm repeating the same on almost every branch. You don't have to fully paint along this line. You just have to make a few strokes. Okay, this is how it would look. The same way, I'm adding the pure white thing here. A line and a few strokes here and there. Okay. Oh, leave a little space around this tree. You don't have to make it look congested. So yeah, we are done. I normally don't use tapes. So yeah, it's fine. In case you have any doubts, let me know. It's fine. You can show your picture. If I can help, I'll tell you. So this is our final thing. So I guess, yeah, we are done. So this is our final work. So yeah, that's it. If you guys need any help, you can DM me on Instagram. I hope the session was informative. If you guys have painted it, please tag me too while you're uploading it on Instagram. Thank you for joining. So this is what we painted today. So in case if you have painted this, tag me too on Instagram and also Flash Paints. And I want to thank Flash Paints for letting me host this workshop. So 1 second. Thank you. Thank you everyone. I'm closing this. Bye bye.